Hi Sophia, this is your video lesson for the week to help you out with your playing and what we have assigned for you. Also, that's listed on the website. So I'm going to go over a few of the things that I want you to work on this weekend for your lesson. Now, just so you know, I did put warm-ups for 5 minutes, I believe, in there. For warm-ups, I want you to do your own thing. I know you had something that was up here where you're going like this. I'm okay with that. Whatever you want to do for that 5 minutes to get your fingers warmed up, I'm perfectly fine with it. I like how you come up with your own things. That's always one of the cool things I find, and it helps you dictate the way that you're going to learn. So for that 5 minutes, do whatever you would like for those. I'm not going to assign any kind of specific warm-up. If you want to do one of the ones we've done before, that's okay. Whatever you would like. Now, I know I only really assigned two things, which is we're going to practice some chord strumming, which I'm going to go over, and also Faire Jacques, that song. It's also on the site for you to print out whenever you are ready for it. Yeah, I uploaded it last night to the sheet music section. So I want to go over, we're going to learn some chord progressions between C and G7. Alright, so we're going to start by learning those chord strumming patterns, and that's when we go down, up with different patterns. So I want to do one on here to start that's going to go like this. And we're going to do it each time for each chord. So we're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up. Then G7, down, down, up, down, down, up. Back to C, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So let me show you with the metronome how we're going to do that. So right now I have the metronome set to 72. You can go slower. That's perfectly fine to go slower on this. This is just to give you an idea of how it's going to sound. I'll put the metronome closer so we can hear it. So for example, we're going to always start on C, then go to G7. So it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. So that's the first pattern I want you to work on. Just down, down, up, down, down, up. That's the first one. The next one I want you to practice, similar to it. I'll put the metronome on again. What it's going to go is, it's a little different. Just we're going to get some variety. It's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. I messed up on that. Down, up, down, up, down, down. So that second one is going to go down, up, down, up, down, down. That's the other pattern that I want you to practice. Okay? So those are the two strumming patterns to practice. Down, down, up, down. Okay? So I want you to practice between those two chords, C and G7. Then from there, I know I want to work on another chord progression. I don't really want you to necessarily do the strumming for it, but I just want you to get used to going between those two chords. And those chords are E minor. That's where you take your first finger, you put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret, your second finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, you strum all of them. Okay. That's an E minor. So the progression I want you to work on though, so I want you to start with the C, just like you've been doing. And we can even go C. Just hold that. Then what you want to do, you just raise up your 3rd finger because we're not going to use it. Your 1st finger goes on that 5th string, 2nd fret. So it would look like this. C, raise this, move this one here, E minor. C, E minor. So really all you're doing between the two chords is you're moving this third, because we're not going to need it anymore, and you're taking your first finger and moving it to the 5th string 2nd fret. Your second finger can remain where it is. It doesn't even need to move anywhere. So you start with the C, move the 3rd, 1st, C, move the 3rd, 1st finger to the 5th string. Move this 1st finger to the 5th string. And with the E minor, you strum all the strings. So I don't want you to have to worry about going with the C to E minor, doing the down, up, or anything. Just worry about getting your fingers used to doing that change. Remember, 3rd finger does nothing, 1st goes to 5th string. Alright, and one last thing I want to go through is Frere Jacques. The only part I really want to focus on is the part of the music that has the 8th notes. I think it's a really easy song. I think you'll be able to get it with no problem. So I just want to do the part with the 8th notes to show you. That's going to be on the, it looks like the 5th and 6th bars of the song. The parts with the 8th notes, and I just want to go over this. I think you had 8th notes really well, just so this part doesn't get too tricky for you. It goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C. Da 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 da. So the only part of that which I think might be a little difficult at first is that you're going to be going for the 8th note from the D to the open E. So just you want to start like this, with the D going down and up on the E. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it goes. I'm sorry, let me get my fingers a little more. D, E, yeah, D, E, D, C, B, G. Ah, it's hard for me. I was doing it up there. D, open high E, D, C, open B, G. D, E, D, C, B, G. D, E, D, C, B, G. So that's all that we have going for that part. It might be a little tricky. The rest of it's going to be really easy. I think you'll be able to do it with no problem. It's all just quarter notes and half notes. This would be the only part with the 8th notes. Remember, D, E, D, C, B, G. D, E, D, C, B, E. And if you're having trouble with that, just break it down one note at a time. Go D, E, D, E. Doing quarter notes with those, or I'm sorry, 8th notes with those if you're having trouble. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D, E, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, E, D, C, B, G. So give it a shot with Frere Jacques. Let me know if you have any trouble, and I'll be able to help you out with anything with that. So just focus on those two things for this week. So that's really your video lesson for this. If you have any other questions, just let your mom or dad know, and they can let me know. And I will see you this Sunday, and we'll work more on these things. You're doing a great job. Keep up the work. I'm very happy with how you're coming along, Sophia. I'll see you Sunday.